Hey, I'm filming. Watch your bombs. Alright. Alright, we're going to pull the cover off. Kicker cover off. Drained the oil. There wasn't much oil in it. It's only like a pint of oil in the whole thing. Looks like more like honey than oil. Well, that's nice. Alright, be back in a minute.
You're missing all the good stuff. You have to show them how you did all that. How you took that out, because I'm not here.
Right. So that one you saw me trying to undo was buggered up, wallered out. So I just took the show you how we did it. If it's the correct size and it still doesn't fit, you just take this and lightly tap it in. Yep, that actually works now. Put your wrench on it. Comes out, and once you get that, deposit that in the trash. The other thing, next thing I'm going to do is pull this kicker off, the clutch arm off, because it will be in the way to get to taking the cover off. So we have our handy tool. It's a puller tool specifically for this. Well, maybe not specifically for this, but it will work with this. So back this off. Slide your jaws in, get a good pull on that. Sit underneath there, and comes up easy. And alright. The other thing we've discovered is this spring is so loose right now. Usually it's got a lot more pressure on it, so we either have everything's off by a quarter, or we got to find out what's going on there. See, this says no spring tension on it. It should have enough to bring the arm back up again. So finish taking this apart. That's not coming out very easy. We'll recap all the threads and get everything apart. Oh, look at that. Nice looking. That is a problem. I have to figure out what's going on there. So maybe they put a bolt too long in that hole and just jammed it in there, which may cause us other problems in the future. kicker cover off. The smell of GO90, you gotta love it. I believe that we have this rod is supposed to be connected with, there's your clutch rod. Pull this out. You see that? Clutch rod, and this is your throwout bearing. Similar to very similar to a clutch, standard clutch in a there's a standard clutch. It spins and then push it in and it releases the clutch. What else we got going on here?
Okay, we got to turn this thing down a little bit.
It's kind of an interesting color. It's more of a honey, milky color to it. May prove to some other issues going on here we don't know about. And again, we're taking this apart because that's not supposed to be doing that. So I'll tear this apart further. I'll tear this down further in a minute. And I'll take the cover off next. So this is a standard foot shift cover. We're going to put it over to a foot clutch hand shift cover. That's our next thing, and actually retro it backwards to 49 Panhead style ratchet cover on it. I think we talked about that earlier in one of the other photos, what it looks like. So. All right, so we got the cover off. Again, I'll pull this gear out, pull the shaft out. We'll check and see where the sloppiness is on that one. Fix that. I'm going to pull the cover off. Some of them are coming. Some of the screws are coming loose easy, and some of them are a little bit snug. So easy enough. Again, the impact we used over on the cam cover. Just set it up, give it a twist, and boom, easy as comes out easy. Once you get it loose, it's generally, except for a couple of ones, that one's loose. This gives you a little bit bigger handle to work with too. I've got my basket here now to throw all the parts in. It's really easy to, with all these small parts, you get them clean, just throw them in the basket, dump them in the solvent tank, and blow it off. Alright, it's coming loose. Now that we got this far down, we'll look at the gear sets, make sure we got good gaskets in, good seals. That's the other one. I knew there was another one that was not being cooperative. It's done. I just started off wanting to change the fender out on the back. Too much fun. Turning into a real project. I think there's something in there. Maybe not. Figure out what the heck's down here holding it together. Not it? No. Nasty bit of grease in there. All right, I'll be back. So the two things I couldn't get to get the rest of the cover off, two Allen screws down in here. Of course I couldn't see them from all the grease and mud, so a little bit of rag and air, and now I have access to it. So I'll go ahead and pull those off. This cover should just pop right out. Yes. The workbench is a bit wobbly. It's not me, it's the workbench. So that's what it looks like. Put the cover on. And there she goes. The one screw I forgot. Hey, watch the F-ones. All right, and there is the transmission. Now we've done transmissions before, but we're still gonna look through this one. Actually, looks like the gear's in pretty good shape on this. And maybe we won't take it down any further. See what happens here. All right, that's it for me for tonight. We got it tore apart pretty decent amount.